Merry Christmas, everyone. If you're watching this on Christmas Day, thank you very much. Wow, you must be so bored. No, it is Christmas Day. This episode is coming out, so honestly, if you are watching it on Christmas Day, I really appreciate that. If you're watching it after Christmas, then I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Right, so where are we? We're back in Pine Valley Zoo, of course, in our Gorilla Gorge, and I'm going to be continuing work on the restaurant today. A couple of things I've just done actually off camera. I've just put a couple of food trays on the top here just to encourage the gorillas to actually come up onto the glass roof here. The staff obviously can reach that as well, so that's all good. I realised as well that I hadn't put support legs on this downwards beam here, so I've just done that as well. So it looks like it's actually supported, although I've just realised I've only done on one side. So let me just sort that out, because that looks ridiculous. So yeah, last episode was the restaurant. I did a fair bit, and I'm really pleased with how it looks actually so far. Let me just check the traversable area. That shouldn't have messed anything up. No, good. Why are you hungry? Are my staff not feeding you? Let me just check the staff area. I was just wondering actually. Yeah, see, the staff can walk all the way up here, so yeah, they can basically go everywhere, can't they, the staff? So that's all good. So they should be feeding you plenty of food. They're certainly getting food out of these dispensers. That's getting plenty of use. That one's, yeah, that's getting good use as well. Hopefully the staff will start coming in more. Here we go. Here's a staff member with a bit of food. Now when you put the trays in, I don't know if they will always use them or just sometimes or what, to be honest. Clearly she's not. She's going up there. She might just be topping up. Oh no, she's just going to dump the food. Okay. That's kind of annoying because that's exactly what I don't want her doing. But, oh, she's going off again. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping at some point they'll come over and use these. Oh, hang on. No suitable species. I thought that was suitable for any species. Right, okay. That would explain that. Fine. Okay, let's go to species filter. Let's just check this before we get going on the restaurant. What do we got? A feeding platform, a water bowl, water. So a feeding platform is maybe what I need to put on here. What's the difference between that and that? Oh, 3 meter or 4 meter. Okay, maybe I'll try this. Maybe a couple of these up on top here. And then maybe they will go and put their food up on them. Let's give that a go. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little while before they come back in and feed them, but that's fine. We can keep an eye on that. Right, so into our restaurant. So last episode I did the work all around the middle here. Really happy with how this turned out, particularly this little water feature here. I think that looks pretty cool. Just general decorations all around the edge here as well. Just making stuff up as I went along, really. And it's good. I like it. So I'm pretty happy with that. But there's still quite a lot to do in here. I want to get some seating down. So let's have a look at that. I've just completely forgotten where seating is. It's facilities, isn't it? Of course it is. Let's get some picnic benches. Now, what is going to look good in here, do we think? North African, maybe? Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where I put pathways in here. It's kind of all over the place, but yeah, actually these ones do look pretty good. So let's get rid of the angle snap. Let's just get a whole load of these around. I want it to look fairly full of benches, really. Are there spaces? Yeah, see, look, there's even spaces sort of in the middle here as well. Yeah, I did manage to get quite a lot of pathway down, so that's really nice. I want it busy. Okay, just there. Just going to keep going, basically. Oh, I don't want it looking cramped, obviously. I want it to look like people can move around easily, but I do want it to look like a proper cafe. It's alive with people. So I don't want to block the pathway to the toilets either. Okay, let's keep going here. And here. And I'll keep going right the way around the back here as well. even though most people won't want to be sitting over here. In real life, you'd want to be around the front so that you can see the animals, but you know, people don't always want to be where it's really busy. I don't want to put anything too close to the stairs, so let's just continue over here. Right, and then how can I get in here? Oh, no, it's a bit tight there actually, so I'll leave a little gap there. Just get one more there. There we go. Good. Yeah, don't want to be over the top, but I certainly want it to be like a proper restaurant. Which, yeah, there we go. That looks really good. Cool. Let's get a few benches in. What benches have we got? Ooh, where's this one gone? Okay, that's kind of snapping quite badly, isn't it? Do I like that bin? It's something a bit different actually, isn't it? Yeah, I don't mind that. So let's just get a few bins in around the middle here. I don't really want bins on the outside, I don't think. I'll just get them around the middle. Let's get one there. There we go. Four bins. I think that's all we need in there. That's all good. Okay, good. We're making progress. Right, so lighting. Again, let's just set it to night so I can see. We've got plenty of lighting around the middle here, but I did want to do some lighting around the walls, which I think I might do blue, like out on the outside here. So I've actually got to sort of come through the wall and sink some into the cliff face is the plan, like this. Completely random, not perfect spacing or anything. I just, you know, maybe one further down, one further up, that sort of thing. Keep it looking quite wild, natural, random. And hopefully that will just create a nice effect where you can see the wall outside there. Yeah, that's nice. It really shines nicely on the glass, doesn't it? Creates a really good effect. Could probably just actually I'll leave this until I do the staircase. I won't do anything around there yet. For now, let's just worry about inside here. Cool. Yeah, that's looking nice now, isn't it? Okay, let's get back to daytime. So I'm pretty happy with how this is looking now. I guess on the outside I need to do a little bit of terrain work down here. Just need to pull this out and just flatten it off really. Just make it look nice and solid so it can actually support the weight of the structure that's on it. Something like that. Let's just push that back in a bit. Yeah, really simple that. Actually, I might just smooth it off a bit as well. And then let's just make sure it's painted properly. Nice and rocky looking. Like so. Actually, I'll keep the rock going right up to the top here. I am going to put a little stone edging around there. But first, let's just seal the sides with some mossy rocks, I reckon, in these little gaps here. Just want to create a proper edge, I think, of rocks. It's kind of tricky to seal off the edge like this. I want it to look natural, you know. That's not too bad. Might just need maybe just one more up here, something like that, and then one or two smaller ones. No, that's not a small one. That's not a small one. Where are the small ones? Here we go. One like that. Maybe just one in here. Obviously there'll be foliage around here as well. Something like that. Ah, look, we have a member of staff coming up to put food on these. Excellent. It's working. Woo! And obviously he could just slip on the glass and fall to his death, but He's just as likely to get attacked by gorillas anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? It's all good. It's all good. This is brilliant. This is exactly what I wanted, because this will encourage the animals to come up and sit on the glass, which is exactly what we want. We want the gorillas to be seen. Right, let's do the same over this side then. Let's keep it simple, just like me. I love putting myself down. Right, that's good. And then something in here. I've got to watch out for that light in there. I don't want to block that off. That's fine. That looks good. Let's just get a little bit more layering in here. Something like that. I feel like I need to plug this gap. And then maybe a little bit like that. Have we got... Yeah, we have a gorilla on the roof. It's official. We have a gorilla on the roof. Although they're sitting right on the actual wood. So, oh look. They're even jumping up here. Oh, look at that. They're on the rocks. Oh, this is so good. This habitat is going to be so... Look at this. Now, if you were in here, would that not just be amazing? Watching the gorillas run around on the roof. I mean, it would be messy as hell because there'd just poo everywhere. But come on. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? I think I'm creating something quite special here, I'll be honest. I'm so impressed with myself. Really, really good. Oh, I wonder where he's going. Look, he's just doing his man thing. Look, I can walk right down to the edge. Check me out. I am the daddy. Brilliant. Oh, this is so good. I love this game. Anyway, right. So let's just do a little edge along here. It's going to be really simple. It's going to be something that I've done 100 times before. One of my favourite pieces in the game. Big old block of stone. And what I do, I combine it onto there, and then I just manipulate it all the way around the edge. And it just finishes it off, makes a nice bottom here, makes it look solid. There you go. I can make it disappear into the rock, and then you just keep going. Basically, you just angle it each time, get it to line up like that, and then you just bring it in, and it blends in really nicely with the rock, and it blends in really nicely with the in-game wall pieces, which whatever it is that you've used, in this case glass, but it looks good with any of the wall pieces. Very simple, but it caps it off nicely. It creates that really nice sort of solid floor structure. There we go. That's all it needs. Look at that. That looks like a finished edge now, doesn't it? Not entirely happy with this this terrain here. It's looking a little bit repetitive here, isn't it? I'm just wondering if I can do anything about that. I'm not sure that I can, because the pathway is very close. Well, that's fine. When I get round to it, I can hide that with a little bit of foliage. That's not a big problem, really. Okay, there we go. That's cool. I'm very happy with that now. So, restaurant-wise, what do we think? Can you think of anything that I've forgotten to do? Obviously, I've still got the stairs. I think the stairs are mostly just to do with rock work, I think. I don't want to encase it in solid looking stuff. I just want it to look natural, you know, just lots of rocks. And in fact, I can do that now, can't I? Mossy rocks or non-mossy rocks? I think non-mossy rocks underground here. I don't think they would grow too mossy around here. I don't mind if I hide a bit of the edge of the stairs. I'm fine with that. Obviously, don't want them poking through the glass on the side there. But yeah, this kind of thing. And I would just basically just keep on adding rocks until everything is hidden. Yeah, stuff like that. Actually, that hid that all pretty well, didn't it? I can just bring another one in like that. I don't even need to worry about plugging gaps like that, really. I'll probably plug one at the bottom here. Maybe with this one is shaped appropriately for that, isn't it? Yeah, see that just works perfectly on that little edge there. And then I'll probably do the same over this side, because I know I'll need to do the same on this side. So there we go. And then I'll just keep going with these nice big ones, because they just work, don't they? Look at that. It's a very quick and simple method for blocking in a staircase. Right, let's just hide a bit of that. Let's keep on twisting and turning, filling it in, lifting it up, filling it in. Just keep going, really. It's really just a rinse and repeat method, this, because it's all you need to do is just get it hidden. There we go. And then obviously it doesn't. You don't need all of it hidden, because the ceiling is fine and the walls are fine. It's really I'm just trying to hide the edge of the staircase, to be honest. Just so that it all looks the same. Right, let's just come out, and it might be easier to do it from up here now. Bits like the rocks don't always quite go where you want them to. They haven't got enough flat sides necessarily, have they? And obviously then we get up to here, and I will create a sort of an upstairsy area like this. If I wanted to spend more time on this, obviously I could use lots of different shaped rocks and actually, you know, really do it intricately, but you don't need to do that. There's no point spending hours on a staircase like this that's basically hidden from view. By using this same piece and just turning it, you can really do the job anyway and create a decent looking effect. So yeah, I'm not gonna lose any sleep on doing this fairly, actually I don't like that piece, fairly quick and easy method. Hopefully you guys understand that. Okay, let's get that in there. So I'm going to need a bit more up the top here, and in like that. And just sink a bit down into this, cover this up. There we go. Keep coming, nearly there. And I'll come all the way up to here. Something like that. And over here. I have no idea what else is going to be up here, of course. So for now, that's just like a bit of a temporary measure. And then we've just got this little cliff here to create something that looks decent. Okay, how are we looking there? Fine, absolutely fine. Just makes a nice little cave system essentially down into the restaurant. There's a funny point there. I'm just wondering whether I can smooth that. Yes, just there we go. Great. Cool. So all I need to do in here now, I think, is just add a few lights. And then I think we're looking good. And I will go with the blue again to match what I did around the other cave walls. So an obvious spot will be right here. Actually, hang on, I need to align to surface again. So we'll get one there. That's good. I don't know what's going on upstairs, so I won't do upstairs for now. I just want it to look lit up down here. So I'm thinking something back here. Let's just come out and see. Yeah, that looks decent. And then probably one on there. Is that enough? Do we need... I don't think we need any more than that, do we? Oh, it's really annoying when you move the camera and it goes under the stairs. What do we think? People aren't hitting their heads, that's good. That's fine. You know what? That is absolutely fine. I would enjoy walking down those stairs down into the restaurant, so yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't need to spend hours fiddling around with that sort of thing. Oh, look at all the gorillas. They are having such a good time up here on the roof. This is so good. This is a good Christmas episode because things are working. Gorillas are going where I want them to go. You know, which is always a good thing, if a bit of a rare thing, really, when animals actually behave how you want them to. Excellent. Okay. So let's come down to the water. Let's do a bit of rock work around the water as well. Lots of rock work in this episode. I do apologise, but it's what needs to be done at the moment. I will be doing a lot of foliage off camera because it's going to be very, very repetitive, and I don't want to bore you all, basically. So what I'm going to do around the pool here is quite a lot of rock work. I'm going to group it together just in case I don't like the look of it. But yeah, essentially it's all rocks around here, and then I'll create some little sloped areas where the animals can come in. I will actually leave a bit open at each end, I think, certainly here, because there's quite a nice little shallow area here, so there won't be rocks around that bit. But quite a lot of the rest is going to have various bits of rocks. I'm just doing this really quite randomly here, just to... If you think too much about it, you can end up with it not looking natural. So generally it's a good idea to just go with your instinct and just keep chucking stuff in. Okay, that's good. And now let's just go with some different rocks. When you come back and start doing the second lot of rocks, that's when you need to start thinking a bit more about where they go, because they've got to look good next to the others. The good thing about a lot of these rocks is that the gorillas should be able to walk on quite a lot of them. I hope. We will have to wait and see whether that theory is sound or not. But that's the hope anyway. I like this piece. This creates really nice, solid looking platforms. So yeah, I'm hoping that sort of thing will work. And obviously, as I always say, it really comes together when you do the foliage. And obviously you've got to have a whole load of these smaller rocks as well, because they just finish it off. And over this side. One or two funky shapes as well. Actually, I didn't quite finish off with these little ones like this. I've still got this little one to use as well. Just keep going. You know my theory. Just keep going until you think you've gone too far. And you probably haven't. So yeah, again, it looks a bit of a mess at times, but when you get to do the foliage, that's when it will suddenly come to life, and you'll think, yep, that works. Yeah, that looks fine. I like that. Let me just check, see what they can walk on here. Okay, I mean, because obviously they can't go in the water anyway, so hiding the water is not an issue. They can get onto some of them, which is good. But what I want to do is lay down a whole load of those logs, the climbable logs. Is the plan. These pieces, so that they can really climb all over this. So essentially, I'm just gonna do this all over the place to create little bridges and things. between these. I think that'll work quite nicely. I hope so. Not guaranteed to work how I intended, of course, but it should hopefully just open up a few walkable areas where maybe they couldn't walk before. I don't know. I'll keep experimenting. I'm going to do a couple that lie right across the whole thing as well. Actually, look, we've got some bits like that. That's quite an interesting one. What are these other ones? Yeah, they're really small. I wish we had some good climbing trees that you could lie on their side, but I don't think we do. Right, what can I do with this one? Yeah, that can lie like that, can't it? Okay. I feel like maybe somewhere down here like this, and probably another one over here. Okay, let's again, you want it to look natural, you don't want it to look too fake. Let's see, how does that all look? Right, so this side, oh, it's not saying that they can walk on them. That's interesting. It's not saying that they can walk on any of them. I wonder why that is. It's a climbable log. Okay, let's just put it out there. Yeah, it doesn't say they can climb on it out there either. So I think I'm sure they can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they can use them. I mean, this one here. Let's. No, that's not really going to work. I don't know why. But no, because it is saying that it can't. Because otherwise, I'm sure they'll be able to jump onto here. And here, you see, they can't get onto here. How odd. I thought the whole point of these pieces was that you could do this. So if that's like that, does that... Can they still not... Oh look, I'm on the wrong thing, that's why. Oh, I'm such an idiot. There we go. Now I'm not looking at a staff traversable area. That's better, isn't it? I was looking at the wrong thing all along, wasn't I? I'm such an idiot sometimes. Anyway, we're back there now. Good, right. So, they can walk up here, and they can climb on these rocks. They can jump over here. I'm hoping they can walk on that one, although it doesn't have a green line on it. Or that one. This one does, but they can't really go anywhere at the end, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, maybe... Ooh, no, hang on. Maybe if... Let's just try that. Is that better? Yeah, now they can get onto that rock. That's good. So I'd like them to get down onto these rocks. I guess they can't use that one because they can't get to it. Maybe if I do another one, maybe a shorter one here. Something like that. Yes, there we go. So now they can go up there, onto here, onto here. They can go across here and onto here. Good. They can get everywhere over that side. This side is still a bit of a mess. They can come here. They can go on there. They can get to there. They can't do any of this here, so I need to do something there. They can come up here and onto here, and they can come down, but they've got nowhere to go at the end here. So let's look at this piece. Maybe this needs to just come out a bit more. Hang on. Let's try that. Where's a gorilla when you need one? Oh look, we've actually got one walking on there already. Fantastic. Yes, good. Now they can get down onto there. So maybe if I move this one. And have it like that. I'm very happy to see a gorilla walking along here already. That's brilliant. Okay, yes, good. Now they can come along here. Actually, this one, it says that they haven't got a green line on that one, but I'm pretty sure they can. And they can come over here. They can jump around on these. That's a young adult. Is that? Yeah, see, this one can't go in as many places. This is a fully grown adult, and it's saying that they can't do the same movements, which is a bit of a shame. It's not the end of the world. You're going to see some gorillas walking around on there, and that's what matters, even if it's not necessarily the silverbacks. Great. Now I was also thinking of doing a couple line across, wasn't I? I think that would look really nice. Let's just have a look at doing that. So I'm thinking from here, maybe up across to this one. Right, where are we? Not quite. Let's get it back to there. Let's just angle it up a tiny bit. Okay, maybe a little bit less. It's always tricky doing this. A tiny fragment of a movement at that end will make a massive change at that end. There we go, good. Right, let's put it across and see what happens. Let's try that. Right, that's a silverback. It's not saying that the silverback can use it, but I reckon it probably can. Let's try a female. And again, it's not saying that they can, but I'm not convinced by that. Have we got... Actually, yeah, it really is only males and females. I know we've got some youngsters, but obviously they're going to grow up, so... I don't see why they wouldn't be able to walk on it, but these ones here do have green lines, and these ones don't, so... I wonder if... maybe... I just need to... just raise it. Maybe it was just sunk in a little bit too much. Give me a female. Okay, why isn't... come on. There we go. No, it's still not saying that they can. I'm just going to keep my eyes on that, because I'm pretty sure that they can walk along that. They can get to each end, so I'm pretty sure that that suggests that that can be walked on. I might just have that one, actually. I think it'll look too busy if I do any more. Just one massive pole going all the way along there. I think that looks fine, especially once I've got some foliage. I'll do some foliage actually in the water as well. Our gorillas are back up on the roof, and do you know what? The episode's going to end there, so I'm just going to leave it with these gorillas up on the roof here. And look at them. They've been fed just over there for some reason instead of actually on the trays. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? But do you know what? That's a lovely little thing to leave it on, isn't it? So there we go. What do you think of the restaurant? I really like this. I'm very pleased with how that's turned out. And what do you think of my plans for the rest of their habitat so far? I may do a load of work off camera soon, just to get things moving along foliage wise. But yeah, please do leave me any feedback that you want. So I hope you've had a lovely Christmas day. Of course you have if you've been watching my videos, because, you know, spending time with me, what more could you want to do on Christmas Day? Yeah, so great. I will hopefully do an episode Boxing Day and every day from now on as well. I'm going to keep going. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Next, don't know what I'll be doing, because I don't know what I'm going to do off camera. I might well do a whole load of stuff, but we'll see. So yeah, there we go. Until I see you again, do take care. Enjoy the festivities, but not too much. and I will see you soon. Bye for now.